Good morning. This is Denise. Oh, welcome to my home. Welcome. I wish I could say it's a sunshiny day. It's not. It's really blustery and cold and stuff outside. I was thinking that I was going to go to Dollar Tree today, but I probably won't. I'll probably wait until tomorrow. It's just really nasty out there. And I don't like that kind of weather. It doesn't like me either. I end up getting really, really sore. I get sore anyway in the house, but you know, outside if I'm in it, it's pretty icky. Well, how are you? Are you having a good morning? Oh, I have my gotta be up here's. There's Mama and Hunter. Mama tries to push Hunter out of the way and Hunter tries to push Mama out of the way. So we will see what happens, who wins. Maybe I'll push them both down. I've got hair on me, imagine that. Look at you guys. They vie for position. They want to be in front of each other. I think that's a dominance thing. Well, oh, I wish I had some really cool stories to tell you. I don't. I kind of do. I kind of do. I had a good day yesterday. Went to Habitat, and you know that. I wanted to. There was a gal that one of our viewers, and I honestly don't remember who it was, but was asking about my wigs. And I had told you that they were discontinued, and they were. However, I opened my app, you know, and looked at my cart, and there they were. They had removed them from my cart and everything. So they've apparently changed their minds. I will post the link in the community page that I'm supposed to write in every day, and I don't, but I will. I'll get it. I'll get the picture and stuff up and the link so that she had said that she'd ordered a bunch of wigs and none of them worked for her, or looked at a bunch and none of them worked for her, but she really, really liked this one. And I get that because I've been trying to find something to replace what I didn't think I could get anymore. And it's the same vendor. So, you know, that hurts. Stop it. You and your little claws. And I will post that. We have a Teemu haul this morning. Is that okay? We could do other stuff if you want to. You could watch me wash my dishes, clean the cat boxes, vacuum. They're getting into stuff. Oh, I'm looking out. What do you see in there? Something got knocked down. Right there. What is that? It's a picture. Maybe it's a picture. I don't know. Anyway. It's just unorganized. I was going to say organized chaos, but it's not, because they do what they want. But you know, you gotta love them. They're wonderful creatures. Do you have a routine that you do with your animals in the morning? Do you feed them in the morning, or do you feed them at night? Or do you feed them all day long? I've heard things all kinds of which ways. And I kind of leave my food out all day. There are 6 cats, so it's really hard to just feed them once a day. And the dogs, you know, they kind of eat all the time too. I know when I was growing up, my dog got to eat, I think in the morning and at night, and then the food was up. But he was out a lot. My dogs don't want to be outside. They want to be people. They want to be in with people. They do people really well. As long as they're their people. They don't do other people badly. They can be noisy. By the way, I did something that maybe some of you wouldn't agree with, but this little boy chases and barks at the cats all the time. And it's really annoying after a bit. You know, he won't listen. He didn't stop. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to spray him just with water. And I sprayed him one time and he stopped. And so far, he's gotten the picture. So I'm not saying he doesn't chase the cats, but he doesn't bark at them. And that's huge. That's really huge. He's such a love. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. If you're new to my channel, to our channel, I'm sorry. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Oh goodness, there's so much. So much. If you're new, you know, stick around. I think you'll really enjoy it here. They're great people. We do have fun. We talk about lots of stuff. Some people like that, some people don't. But that's just who I am. I'm a talker. And after 72 years on this planet, I have a few stories. And maybe someone will enjoy them. I think some of you do. And, you know, what goes on in my home is my story, and you get to hear about that. So our videos are kind of peppered with talking. I wish it was all of us. Maybe we could do a Zoom haul. Do you think we could do that to where everybody would? I guess that's kind of what going live does too. Although I think with a Zoom, you can see everybody, and that's really cool. I'd really like that. I'm going to look into that. Maybe it's something we could do just for fun. Don't knock the tripod down, little cat. Anyhow, we do have a Teemu haul, and we're going to get into that. I wanted to tell you that if you like the content, then stick around, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps our channel a lot. I love having new friends, and y'all are my friends. You know that, right? I consider you all my friends. Anyhow, subscribe, like the channel. Even if you don't subscribe, like it. Shows me you've been here. But you know what? If you like it, subscribe. Because then I'll get to come back. And you'll find me. Because there's a lot of those out there. A lot of channels. There's a bell that you can hit too. And that is a notification bell. So that when new videos come up. And I post most every day. When it comes up, when it's up and running, you'll get notification of that. Anyhow, if you're new to Teemu, which some people still are, Teemu's been around for over a year now. They're an online shopping platform, somewhat like some of the platforms we have here, two in which I'm real familiar with, two of which. But there are a lot of differences too. Teemu has cut out the middleman, and the prices are just phenomenal. 50%, 75% less than the marketplace. I didn't this time, but I have done price comparisons, and I will do more of that. They're pretty phenomenal. And that's even with the discount platforms that we use. So that would be really fun to do, and I will do that with my next haul. This one, there was a lot of little stuff, and I just figured that I'd get all this little stuff out and you can help me organize it with my containers. Anyhow, online platform, low prices, customer service is good. Now, because the middleman has been eliminated, there's no price regulation, and the prices can go up and down, and they do in your cart. Teemu has put in place what's called a price adjustment for 30 days after you put your money on the item. It doesn't matter if it goes up, but if it goes down, you'll get what's called a price adjustment. You'll be notified of that, and you can request that price adjustment to help to regulate your price so you can get the very lowest price that's available to you. Most orders have price adjustments on them. I can't think of an order that I've had, and I've had a few that have not had price adjustments. Sometimes they're pretty healthy. So when you're buying something and you think, wow, that's a good price, and then you get a price adjustment on top of that, that's pretty cool. There are games, Farmland, Fishland. My codes will be in the description box. You can put those in the search bar, go in and get fish food and water for your farm, and you can win the games. I've just won Fishland not too long ago. I haven't received the prizes yet. They're en route. You know how that is. It's in the mail. That term, I got a break here for a second. When we were really young, I got married when I was 17, and I wasn't taught anything about responsibility. Not a thing. And I used to do that. If somebody wanted their money, it was their money, but I'd probably spent it on something else or just didn't have enough. I didn't really spend frivolously so much, but we didn't have a lot of money. But my excuse was, wow, it's in the mail. And the following month, I'd probably get caught up. But you know, that was one of the lies that I used. I don't use it anymore. I don't know why I told you that, but anyway, I did. So even if your items haven't reached you, that price adjustment works regardless of where they are for 30 days. There's also 90-day no questions asked return policy. They'll pay the postage to send it back. It could be the wrong color, wrong size, just don't like it. You can send it back. I think that's pretty cool. You can't, you know, that's one of the things that haulers like me or an influencer can do, is I can be your hands and your nose and your eyes and feel and touch and sense what these products are like and share that with you, so you're not buying blind completely. If you have something in mind that you'd like me to purchase so that you can see it, let me know. I'll do the best I can to do that. If you're brand new to Teemu and you haven't placed an order yet, don't do it. Just don't. Go into the website. Look at the prices and the products. There's everything in there except for, I used to say food and pharmaceuticals, but they have candy and noodles now at least. I don't know what else they have. They may be changing their focus a bit. Primarily, though, they don't have food or pharmaceuticals. Everything else under the sun is there. When you're on the website, do some price comparison. Look up the things that you normally buy. Compare it price-wise to the vendor that you have now, and you'll see. Then when you're ready to place your order, you've already made a list, right, from the website. go into my description. In there, you will find a link. It is a new customer link. I'm going to be putting my affiliate code up here so you can have that. It's not just for new customers, it's for all of you. Every time you order, you can use that affiliate code, and that way it links your products back to this channel, and it helps our channel a lot. But anyway, as a new customer, when you download the new customer link, go in there and put the affiliate code that is up here on the screen, and it's also in the description box in the search bar. Do your shopping. You will be, the first thing that's going to come up for you is an invitation to become an affiliate. You don't have to do that. You might. I mean, it's fun. I like it. I enjoy doing what I do, but it's not for everybody. You don't have to become an affiliate to shop at Temu. So just scroll past that. They're very, very aggressive with their advertising. So, you know, just disregard it. They're going to try to push into all kinds of things. You don't need to do that. You're there for the products. You're there for the prices. Don't worry about the advertising. You don't have to fall into it. They have lots of different ploys for you to get free items and things like that, but you get through part of it, and then you have to refer friends and stuff like that. It's not something that I have done. I don't particularly care for that form of advertising myself, but it works for them, and they've become a worldwide sensation overnight. So put all that stuff aside and go in and make your order. You have an hour after you download the new customer app to make this order. When you're done, I believe that on the order page there's a promo code box, and you can put my affiliate code in there as well. I think it covers it with the search bar, but look for a promo code, and if it's there, put the affiliate code in there. Now what that does is it gives you a 30% off your first order advantage. That's huge. The prices are already super, and you get a $100 coupon bundle to use on subsequent orders. Now, it won't be $100 to use on your next order. It's broken down into a few different coupons, but ultimately you'll be saving $100. So it's a really, really neat thing to have when you're starting out. There are also lots of sales. They have flash sales. There's always something on sale. So I think that I've talked a lot about Temu, and it's time to go into the order. Now, after we're done, there will be, ouch, a link in my description box that says order link. You can click on there and it will bring up the order so that you can go right to the order page for each item that you're interested in purchasing. That way you could go into the description and all of that and get information and just order right from that link. I think I need something to drink, and I did just drink something. However, I'm going to drink something again. Look at my little straw. I had to pick one that was small. I think it looks better to drink out of a straw than to chug it out of the bottle. I drink lemon water. I've gotten to where I don't drink coffee very often at all. I cut down on coffee years ago, and I'll have coffee once in a while, but not very often. And when I found out about lemon water, you know, how much it was refreshing and I really think that it helps in cleansing your body. The citrus, I've really gotten a hankering for it. And I like when I first make it, I make it with hot water. And I really enjoy the hot water, hot lemon water. Yes, I see you. And I agree. I think he should have his own channel. He just sit there and look cute. Okay. Get down. I'm going to aim this down a little bit so you can see as we're opening things. I have a way of just messing stuff up here. There's the table. It needs to go down a little bit more. There we go. I have these boxes that I hauled the other day, and some of the items that I have are little box worthy, so I decided to go ahead and use them. And I also brought some bigger boxes. I do use this stuff, and my products are in pretty good order. First of all, I'd like to share with you, these are jewelry pins, and they have little balls on the bottom of them. I thought they were longer than this. Of course, I'm just new. But what this does, it has little balls on the bottom. So if you have a bead that you want to hang off of a bracelet or earrings, the little ball holds the bead, and then you can do the bending. These are gold. And these are silver. And I kind of included it in another product, so I didn't get the price. Let me see. Maybe it's not even in this order. I've got my stuff so mixed up. It gets sent together, and I separate them. That isn't always an answer for me, because I don't haul stuff right away. And the reason I don't is so that I'll have things to show you all month. I try to buy things that I will definitely use. And now see, they want to give me $200 in coupons, which is fine, except they don't give it. They do if you comply with all of their wishes, but I don't know. I don't particularly like using my friends to how do I say this? I don't want my friends ever to feel under the gun. I'm looking, guys. Hold on. Is that the right order? The site was messed up this morning. It didn't matter what I clicked on. It wasn't the right order. No, no, no. Where'd this stuff go? Well, forget it. This wasn't in this order. It's in the next one. Okay. However, I still have stuff to put in these bags or boxes. These guys are little spacer beads. These are copper. They're 4mm, I believe. These are 4s. And I bought 2 of each. There are 200 pieces in each one. I use a lot of these. I was surprised. My first purchase was 1,000, and I've almost used them all. If you use them in a necklace, you have to figure how many beads you have and how many you're going to put in between each bead, and it adds up. Now these little spacer beads, I paid 89 cents for 200, and they're 89 cents now. Well, that's what I paid for them. They're still the same price. Now I wanted to go ahead and put these in the little containers. These are gold. There are 2 of these. These guys are silver. I don't understand how I got the pins all mixed up in here. Silver. And then the bronze. You know what? That's how I got them mixed up. They're not all here because these are 2 different colors. These are kind of an antique silver, and these are the bronze. They're not all here. I'll have to look through the bags and see if I can find them. I have my cutter here somewhere. I should have checked before we started. I do a lot of shouldas, don't I? I shall return. Hi. You know, when you have a lot of little bags, it's easy for things to slip through the cracks, literally. And I have a hunch that a couple of these slipped through a hole in the bag. I'll let you know. I'm still going to, I know 89 cents isn't huge, but they add up. And if that's the case, then I will go to customer service and I will get them to refund me, because that's the right thing to do. And they aim to do the right things. There's static electricity in here. And there's one more little bead. too. So far I haven't dropped these. Okay, these are in their own little thing. And these are the silver ones. They had said earlier, a few days ago, that we were likely to get snow today. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm kind of ready for not. Okay. You know, I don't know that you signed up for this. So I think what I'm going to do is put them, just put their little, you know what? I'm missing silver ones. The silver and, yeah. I'm missing 3 colors. I'm missing a silver one, a pewter colored one, and a bronze one. Okay. So I can just put the envelopes in here too and then open them later. I thought, oh, I'll do this while I'm with you, but I'm afraid there might be people turning it off because it's not what they signed up for. And I don't want to lose you. These containers are really nice though. They snap well, they hold quite a bit. And when you're doing beading and stuff, a lot of times you have really small things. I like using these. It gives a really nice look to the beads when you have something in between them. I know you've seen some of the things that I've made. And I guess that either using little beads between the big beads or let me make sure that I don't have these in here. I don't. Golly, that bothers me a bit that I don't have them. Oh well, that will be for another time. I think I told you that I bought about a bazillion storage containers, thinking I was getting those that size, and I've got a whole bag full of this size. That. Okay. All right, these also need to go in containers. These are rhinestones. These are 3mm. No, I don't think they are. 4mm. These don't have the stickies on them, but you can embellish anything. And this reminds me of the what I had to embellish the jewelry boxes for my grandgirls for Christmas. And I do have tweezers now. These are 3mm. No, they're 3 different sizes. These are 1mm. That's not right. I guess it is. And these are 2 and these are 4, did I say? 3. So that's how tiny the 1mm are. Then the 2mm. And the 3mm. Now these were 71 cents a piece, and they're still 71 cents. Now the prices that I picked up are prices from this morning. So they're really recent prices. I love the orange bags, don't you? I've been needing a new phone cord. I have mine held together with electrical tape. I have a puppy that likes to chew. And he's not a puppy. He's cute and I love him, but he chews on stuff. This is a 9-foot cord. It's 9.9 feet. And I paid $1.94 for it, and it's $1.94 now. It's really a nice size cord. I don't have an iPhone, I have a Samsung, so it's a C. And they carry both. Look at, this is really long. Kind of reminds me of, that's more than 9 feet, isn't it? It'd be 3 yards. Remember when we were, you that are around my age, when we had telephone cords attached to the wall, and it was always fun to have a really long cord so you could, yeah, that's 9 feet. 9.9 feet, so it's almost 10 feet. The prices are great. I know these cords are very expensive. I had to go buy one, and I got, gosh, I'm thinking it was probably a 3-foot cord. It wasn't long, but I paid almost $10 for it at a dollar store. That was a couple of years ago. But still, it was really expensive. I told you the price on this. So I wrote it. There it is. $1.94 and $1.94 now. Really, really good to have. And I did haul another one. So I will have a reserve cord. And when the cords go out, then I won't have a problem with my phone. It's funny how we get so dependent on these phones, isn't it? I was thinking about that the other day. My kids were teenagers when I got the first cell phones for the house. We were living in South Dakota, so it was a while ago because I moved here permanently in 2010. Amanda was over 18. It's been probably 12 years or so ago. And you had to pay for minutes. And I gave her a phone because she had moved out. She was living in a little apartment. And she ran up like a $400 cell phone bill. So we didn't do that anymore. I would buy minutes to where if there needed to be more, you had to buy them in advance. It just, gosh, when it's an unlimited situation, or a child, an irresponsible young person doesn't think about it, it can rack up pretty fast. Now, as long as you have texting on your phone, the kids never talk to you anymore. It's all texting. I like your voice. I want to hear you. Come on, lid. I know. Oh, cord's sticking out. If the cord is sticking out, the lid won't fasten. I store my cords. These are all little USB cords for all kinds of little things. And my phone cord. Okay. I bought 3 of these. These are modesty little bibs. They fasten to your bra. Let's see if there's a picture here I can show you. I paid 79 cents a piece for them, and they're only 88 cents now. They fasten to your bra, and they cover up your chest. So if you have a garment that's a little bit lower than what you want, that you're comfortable with, this is really pretty. I was looking for these specifically when I found these. They have a lot that I just didn't like. This it's elastic right there, and it has a little clasp on it that it folds into itself, and it clasps to the elastic. And this is about where it would go. So it'll cover you sufficiently. This is a really nice fabric. It's well sewn, and it has a pretty little lace look to it. I bought it in white, black, and beige. There aren't too many things that these colors won't go with. And you know, I have a lot of tank tops. You know that. And sometimes in the summertime, it's warm, you know, and you might not want to wear a tank top underneath your top. This will do the same thing without layering your clothes. Here's the black one. Now what it has, let's see. On the back here, it's a one size, and it doesn't need to be anything other than one size because it has the adjustments. Can you see that? Where there are slots, there are 3 slots, and this little doodad here will go through your bra strap and clasp onto one of these 3 adjustments, and it'll hold it in place. It's easy to release. It's not like a hook and an eye. These are kind of like the plastic bra adjusters, except it's open on one end. I think these are really a must-have for me. I paid 79 cents for them. They're 88 cents now. Still a really good price. I should have. It would have been interesting to do a price search on these. I kind of think that they're a whole lot more expensive than 79 cents or even 89 cents. I paid $5.98 for this, and it's $5.98 now. This has to do with beading. And it's a little table vise to hold beads, to drill holes. It adjusts. If you push this down, then the screw will go open and, open and close. Otherwise, it makes it static and hard to, you can't move it. So for the size of bead that you want, you can adjust these pins to either, this would make it bigger, and you unscrew it and put it in the bigger slot. And then also with the dimension of the bead, you can make this bigger or smaller. It's a really good tool to have. And especially if you're, for instance, if you find that you were able to pick up a bunch of seashells and you'd like to put a hole in them, this will give you the opportunity to hold it down well to use your little drill. Now I have hauled a tiny drill and I've hauled a Dremel, and both of those will work with this. And again, it's $5.98, and that's the price it is now. It's not a gotta have. Even if you do jewelry, it's not a gotta have. It certainly is something that will be handy to have. And it'll be handy to get it back in the box. There we go. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. You know the sink drain in your bathroom? In the sink? In the bathroom? They usually go down and then they have a hook on it that they hook on the thingy that you pull up and down. Well, mine isn't working right anyway, so I don't have a seal for my sink. This goes down into the sink. It has, well, this is protective. It's not blue. You pull the cover off. And what it is a plug. And if I'm not mistaken, it's one that you push and it comes up. It's attractive and it's very reasonable. I paid 87 cents for it. It's 86 cents now. This actually looks like it would go in the bathtub more than the sink. And I really needed one for the sink. But it has the rubber seal on the bottom so that it'll fit well and not leak. It's a really inexpensive way to update your sink or your bathtub. And Lord knows I need to update my bathtub. The people that had the house before, I think I told you, they passed away, and then the family came in, I'm sure, and just did some little things to try to make the house more sellable. And one of the things that they did was resurface the bathtub. That was awful. I paid $5.32 for these, and they're $5.32 now. These are tiny brushes. I really like the stenciling, and the things that I've stenciled so far, I don't know, they just kind of seem stark, and I'd like to do some border. Not something so complicated as a stencil necessarily, but having these brushes, they're all different sizes of small. This one is just like a little hair. This is a little bigger. Now they come with a guard over the tip to protect the tip. And it graduates into bigger. And they all have the plastic guards. These are more of a specialty brush that you can do really intricate small work with. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I like these. They're not just a straight shot down. They have a place on the brush where you can hold your brush. And it's like a pin guard, you know, it's not soft, although it's shaped in such a way that holding on to it would be a little easier. So you can have a real stable drawing or painting tool. Now, for those of you that paint, let me see what I can find out. about these for you. These things are all new to me. I don't want to check my horoscope. I do paint. There are 11 pieces, durable, fine detail paintbrush set for miniature figures, models, and art painting. Small tip brushes for Warhammer 40K and micro detailing. They're nylon tips. And this is what they look like. Now I know I haven't done a lot of purchasing new of anything for artwork. I've watched some other haulers that are artists that have used Temu products, and they say the prices are absolutely phenomenal, and that for something like this, it's a great price. Okay, these look like caution cones, don't they? These are a little cone that you can use when you're painting to keep your design off the table. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. I paid $2.09 for these. Wait a minute. I paid 76 cents for these, and they're $1.62 now. I can open it up. I can show you. I never would have thought of getting anything like this. And when I saw them, I thought, how cool is that? Use one in each corner, and you can hold up, let's see, quite a bit of weight. My tablet is on there. It's stable, it's sturdy. You can do the edges of what you're painting and keep it off the table. And the points, the contact surface is so small that you're not going to interfere with what you've done on the other side. Now it looks like there are screw holes, or the ability to batten these down if you wanted to make a personal, if you were doing items that were repetitious and all of them would be the same size, you could do a board and just screw these down in the pattern that you want, so you can just bring your board out and put your painting on it. You don't have to arrange them. I probably won't do that though. 76 cents is what I paid, and they're $1.60. Looks like $1.62. You know that I wear makeup. I kind of have to. I don't have to, but I choose to. And the foundation that I choose is, it's Langmani. And they call it a concealer, but it's a liquid foundation. It is a small container. It lasts a long, long time. I found them on a great sale. I kind of get them when I see them on sale because I don't want to run out. This is the number 2 color. Number 1 is just too light for me. And this color is more expensive than the others. I'm not sure why. It's very creamy. I've only gone through one completely since I've been doing orders, and that's since October. There are 2 that I'm down to about a third left on both of those. And you know, to use one full container every 6 months or so is not a big deal. I found these. Now I've paid as much as $1.97 for these little containers. And many times it's $2.49. I found them on sale for 57 cents. And at this vendor, they're $1.41 for this color. I bought 4 of them. And I'll have everything to where you can go to that link if you choose to. These are patches for Peyton. They're acne patches. I don't generally have a problem with that anymore. Every once in a while something will pop up, so I will be sharing these with her if I need to. This is what they look like. And you just peel them off and stick. They're not completely transparent, and they just don't show. There are, I think there are 180 patches. And they're in a good sealed container. I don't know what they have in them. I can tell you if I can get these back in and then go to the page. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. And it's a Ziploc, so it just seals right back up. Gosh, this is in French, English, German, and 2 of the languages that I'm not aware of. I don't know it by looking. Ingredients. Inhoudstoffe. Let's see if it's on here. That's just a weird name. They work though. Peyton has used them before, and she likes them. And they work. She doesn't have a terrible complexion problem. There are 5 sheets and there are 180 spots. It's got really good reviews. The adhesive will adhere all day and it's waterproof. There are 3 different sizes on here. I can go in and find the the ingredients for you. They're hypoallergenic. Ethyl hexyl, acrylate, polyethylene terephthalate. So that tells you what's in there. Phenolate. Okay, I paid $1.34 for these, and they're 94 cents now. And that's 180 pouches. There's 5 little pages in here. It lasts for a minute. You know what? You need to get down. You do. Come on. Get down. Thank you. There's another. Okay, these are seam rippers. They're really handy to have. And I did haul some little snippers that I like as well. But you know, seam rippers have that guarded tip. You can still end up cutting stuff. It's not as easy to do it though, you know, to cut something that you don't want to cut. They look small, and what they do, the handle is the cover. So now it's a full-size seam ripper. There are 4 in here, and they do have the little red ball that guards your fabric. I paid 98 cents for them, and they are 97 cents now for 4. Good deal. If you do any sewing, it's a really good price. That's one of the makeups. I also bought her, oh look, here's one of the bronze ones. I thought I had them all out. So I'm not missing bronze. These are like Bior patches for your nose. These are sealed also. Let's see. And they go right across the bridge of your nose. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 10 of these in the package. And they rest right across the bridge of your nose. And where you get little whiteheads there, you let it sit, and I'll read it to you how long. And then when you're done, you just peel it off. And it pulls all those little whiteheads out. I've seen people use them after cleaning your face. Apply a hot towel for 5 minutes, and that opens up your pores. Step 2 is dry your face. Dabbing your face, and then you apply the strip. Step 3 press the corners, press the acne patch to cover or you wait for 13 minutes and then you peel it off. So it does have instructions in there. Hi. Katie was on the phone. She's on her way to take an exam, so you might keep her in prayer. She does what I do with exams. You can learn stuff and know stuff, and then when it comes right down to it, it's like, uh-oh, I don't remember. Okay, so we are looking at these are bead covers. They're really, really pretty. There's a bunch of them, and they're all different kinds. I did buy 2 of them so that I would have enough of each kind to do what I need to do. I paid $2.19 for them. They're $2.69 now. Let me see. .12 ounce mixed colors, alloy flower, bead cap ends, creative decors, spacer beads for jewelry. They're the same price, $2.69. And you can see what they look like. See at the top there, it shows. Now when you have beads and you want to embellish them, it's really easy to do that. You just string it right along with the bead, and it covers the ends of the beads. So it makes them beautiful. They're already beautiful, but you know. And I paid $2.69 for these, and they're $2.69 now. And I have 3 of them. It shows that I bought 2, but I have 3. So it might show up in a different order. I don't know. Things get mixed up, don't they? This is the same thing. I ordered 2, but I have 3. These are spacer beads. That's what they look like. They go between your beads. These are all silver-ish, you know, they can be antique silver or just plain silver. And there are 30 to a pack, and I have 3 packs. I paid $1.34 for them, and they're $1.34 now. So I will have 90 of this kind, and they'll be fun to play with. Now this here, these are I hauled a big portion of this order with you before. 4-piece diamond sharp needle for engraving, drilling, and reaming. So they go on the Dremel, or they could go on your drill, and there's an item in there that will ream out the holes to make them bigger. There's an engraving tool. Anyway, they're very small. They're smaller than I thought they would be, and as long as they work, I don't care how big they are. I'll show them to you. This is a reaming tool. So you can tell you might have a little hole, and then it gradually makes it a bigger hole. And this is a smaller one. It's to make the smaller holes. And these are diamond edge, so they're very hard. And this is like a little sander. And a corner sander. I'll learn more about these as I go. Now these were $3.48 and they're $2.79 now. Good time to buy them. Do any of you do jewelry? Do you make jewelry? Well, my dears, that's all of this haul. I hope you've enjoyed it. I did. And you know, yikes. I want you to remember to let me know if there's something that you would like me to haul to show you. And if it's within my power to do that, I will. If you've enjoyed this content, and you've stayed with me this long, by the way, you know, God bless you. If you've enjoyed the content, I would again invite you to subscribe, invite you to comment. I answer I'm not going to say all because there might be one that's been missed. I found one yesterday that was a day old that I didn't see with all the others. And I answered it. I will answer what I can find, and even if it's down the road a piece, I will answer it and let you know that I had trouble, I didn't find it until then. If you take the time to comment, I will take the time to answer. Your comments are really important to me. Kind of opens the door for more relationship, and I appreciate that. I enjoy that a lot. Remember, if you're a new customer, you go in my description box and follow those instructions that I gave you. Also, I'm putting my affiliate code up here again. Hold on to that when you make an order. Put that in the description box. Well, I love you guys. You just have a blessed, wonderful day. It's still kind of dreary. I thought maybe it would get better. It's not. Enjoy your day. Do something special for you. You deserve it. I love you. And until next time,